White House. On the White House. White House on the left east side. Left side. Hey, please, get out of the way. I'm shot.
The incident occurred on May 15, 2023. There was a mass shooting in Farmington, New Mexico, the United States. 3 people were killed and 6 others injured. The shooter, 18-year-old Bo Wilson, was killed by police. He's said to have modified a bulletproof vest, along with 2 pistol-style weapons, along with an AR-15-style rifle. The following are the details of the shooting. It was around 11 a.m. when a terrible sound shattered the peace of the residential area. Residential security cameras captured the opening moments of a nightmare unfolding. The 911 switchboard immediately lit up with dozens of calls from residents with terrified voices.
There's gunfire, there's automatic gunfire, there's fire, they're shooting, and there are people out on the street, and there's yelling, and somebody's shooting. Oh my God, get on your ground, hurry!
Ma'am, can you get in a safe location?
I'm in a safe location.
Okay, can you guys get down?
Yes.
Can you guys see anyone?
Yes. I know, they're outside and they're shooting.
Moments later, a person dressed in black walked down the street in a startling manner. The chaos in Farmington is not over yet, and 911 calls are continuing to come in. Emergency services are still arriving at the scene. This police officer was one of the first to enter the scene, and he knew full well that he was putting himself in danger.
Create a call. They have such fire at East Navajo Street, multiple casualties. I'm on my way.
The police officer is preparing himself for a life or death confrontation with a serial killer. However, the serial killer struck before the police officer could confront him.
1441, I got shot. I'm shot.
Over the radio, one could hear the chaos still going on in Farmington. Officer Benjamin Jemmett was at the scene and approached the shooter. He received news that the already bad situation had become much worse.
He's in front of the Methodist Church, walking southbound on Dustin.
Copy, mill in all black southbound on Dustin, Methodist Church.
I'm being told he's got an automatic weapon. Deploy! See your head! He just took off, White House, directly south of the church. More shots are being fired. Sarge, stop right there. Stop right there. Make a contact team. Give me another unit to Dustin and Apache.
When Officer Jemmett was facing mortal danger, Sergeant Rachel DeSenza was trying to get to the scene as soon as possible.
On the left east side. Left side. Hey, please, get out of the way. Get shots fired.
Get back inside, people!
I'm shot.
When a bullet hit the female police officer, Officer Jemmett shouted an order.
Subject is down! Subject is down! Cease fire! Cease fire!
Pull up. Single shot. Hey!
We're securing!
Amid the chaos, the police took down the gunman.
Do not move! Got cuffs right here. Cuff him. Here we go. 428. Subject is down. He is secured. We need 55, 1018. Officer down.
While the suspect was under control, the policewoman's injuries were an urgent matter. Officers tried their best to get her medical treatment as soon as possible.
Rachel, I'm coming. Where else you hit, Rachel?
I don't know. It's
Okay, I'm here, all right? I got you. You got another tourniquet on you? All right, I got you. Sure.
Meanwhile, the police are still trying their best to save the suspect's life.
Be right. Back at Destin and Navajo. I've got 3 victims down there. I need that secured as well.
The female police officer is still trying to cope with the pain from the gunshot, and the police are doing everything to get her to the hospital.
On the ground. Get in, Rachel. Okay, go.
Things remain at full intensity, and the police are still on the scene. It was expected to be a long, miserable day of brutal shootings.
You know, only one individual wants the team to be aware there could be a possible second shooter. I'll be aware on that.
With the latest news received over the radio about the possibility of a second gunman, Jemmett and other officers are working to ensure the safety of area residents. They travel to the active shooter's location and live.
Yeah, several rounds. Farmington police, get in there, make yourself known!
The threat of a second shooter still lingers silently in the darkness. The police continue to clear the house, knowing the danger could loom behind them at any moment. As the officer cautiously entered the shooter's backyard, a warehouse appears next to the 2 cars and a camper. A second gunman can be seen hiding inside.
Zach, we're gonna move up. Let's get another unit on us. Come up. Hold on the camper. Hold on this van right here. Okay, you're good on the van? Yep. Zach and I are gonna move to the shed and then we'll come back to you. Okay. Here we go.
Police continue to ensure the safety of the rest of the grounds. But soon a policeman's health began to decline and he collapsed.
Yeah, I'm just adrenaline dumps. I'm starting to crash. I need some water or something. I don't know, wherever. I'm around the corner. I need to go to my unit. Hey, come on.
Return to the situation where the female sergeant was shot at the beginning of the video. They are on their way to the hospital.
You're all right, you're all right, you're all right.
Police officer Stamatiadis was shot while on patrol alone. He's looking for San Juan Medical Center to treat his injuries.
Who is the security over here? Can you, until my units come, can you put security on my vehicle? I have a broken window. All right, who is responsible over here?
Charge nurse over there.
All right, I've been shot on my hand, so where are we going?
Talk to the nurse.
Yeah, in the hand.
And the ear shot. What's your date of birth?
Police officer Stamatiadis finally received the medical attention he needed. But on the other side of Navajo Street.
Issue, I got the medics coming for her vehicle.
Because the identity of the second gunman had not been confirmed, so police have to be very careful when talking to area residents about what has happened in this neighborhood.
How many rounds do you think you heard? Roughly.
I had heard at least 50 when I called you.
The estimate of the number of shots heard by witnesses is a low estimate. Police later calculated that the shooter had fired at least 190 rounds. Wilson visited a doctor and was advised to have a mental health examination because he believed he was depressed and he had heard laughter and talking in the days before the shooting. 79-year-old Shirley Voiter's car was driving down the road with the driver's door open. Vehicles can be seen backing away from the shooting scene. Reuter was killed in the shooting along with 97-year-old Gwendolyn Dean Schofield and Melody Livy. Police rushed to handcuff Wilson when they found a note in his discarded vest pocket. What do you think about the mass shooter's attack on the police? American police were very brave when faced with a brutal gunman. Please share your thoughts with us.
Go on, fall back, fall back.
You hit? 329, 10 leg, right leg. Oh, fuck. Dude. Tourniquet. 376, I'm hitting the leg.
On June 11, 2024, two Blount County Sheriff's deputies were shot while performing a welfare check on a family in Rockford, Tennessee. The two police officers involved are Deputy Chief Corbin Smith, 25 years old, and Deputy Chief Edward Walker, 28 years old. Thankfully, the injuries they suffered were not life-threatening, and they were released later from hospital. The incident took place around 3:19 p.m. as two police officers were approaching the house. Deputy Walker quickly returned to his car and moved it into the driveway across from the suspect's house. Meanwhile, Deputy Smith engaged the suspect and asked the suspect to put his hands up, but he retreated inside. In a split second, Smith quickly returned to the cruiser parked across the street. Less than a minute later, the shooting took place. Officers returned fire and then tried to radio to report that shots had been fired. The situation became worse when Deputy Walker was shot 2 minutes later. Deputy Walker asked Deputy Smith to retrieve the tourniquet from his uniform. Amid the sound of gunfire, both tried to apply the tourniquet. Walker then gave Smith his rifle so he could return it to the suspect. Things escalated when Smith was also shot in the leg during the chaos. Two deputies would then reverse roles, with Smith handing the gun back to Walker to cover them as Smith applied the tourniquet. With their lives hanging in the balance, Smith and Walker waited for the SWAT team to arrive. Eventually, sheriff's deputies and SWAT officers arrived on the scene. Walker and Smith ran to the side of the rear house, climbed over a fence and walked to the street where they were assisted by other deputies. After the man retreated to a house, the sheriff's SWAT moved in and arrested the suspect. The suspect was identified as Ronald Reed Millsaps, 59 years old. After the shooting, Millsaps fired between 100 and 300 shots during the attack. According to the sheriff's office, Millsaps had been charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated domestic battery, reckless endangerment, and aggravated assault. He's being held on a more than $2 million bail.
I will stand wherever you want me to,
Listen.
but I need to stand up.
Listen.
I cannot sit. I cannot sit. If you're not listening, I'm a fucking nurse. I need to stand. I will stand there. I will stand there. I will stand anywhere. Please let me stand in the car. Am I being arrested? Am I being arrested?
The incident occurred in New Jersey on the afternoon of May 21st, 2023. Officer Robert from the Highlands Police Department was on patrol when he discovered a car driving strangely on the highway. There were two girls wearing swimsuits in the car who looked unconscious, so the police officer immediately ordered the vehicle to stop.
Hey, how are you? Just have a driver's license, registration, proof of insurance with you?
Both cars or no?
I'm sorry?
Both of us?
Yeah, if you got yours, sure.
The two girls presented their identification documents to the police. In the driver's seat is 20-year-old Karina, and next to her is 24-year-old Olivia. The police then asked the two girls about their destination, learning that they had just left a nearby beach shop.
Where are you guys coming from today?
Donovan's.
Donovan's?
Yeah.
Alright. How much did you have to drink today?
I had nothing.
You're the passenger in the vehicle, so I'm not too concerned. I'm concerned with...
Yeah.
Have you had anything to drink today? Any illegal drugs? Any... Just alcohol?
Yes, I had 2 drinks.
2 drinks?
Karina admitted she'd drunk 2 glasses. The police officer asked her to turn off her phone first, but the two girls seemed dissatisfied with the police officer. Olivia pulled out the key and threw it towards the window.
I'm going to go double check your license, and I'll be right back with you.
Next, the police officer checked Karina's driver's license and discovered that she was under 21 years old. That means you're not old enough to drink alcohol legally. So the police officer asked her to get out of the car for further inspection.
I saw you guys laughing and joking. So you handed me a driver's license that says you're not 21 until next year.
I'm 24 years old. So
no, you're the driver did.
No, I'm 24 years old.
So step out of the vehicle. Alright. All we're going to do is we're going to step on the side of the road. We're going to have a chat. And we're going to go from there, alright? Like I said, I stopped you because the whole way down the highway, you're not maintaining your lane. Ma'am, stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in.
When the police officer questioned Karina, female police officer Curly immediately stopped Olivia, who was about to get out of the car. The other person was talking on the phone with her boyfriend at that time.
You have ID? Yes, of course. I'm on medication right now.
I just need to see your ID.
I can't find my fucking ID. I know it should be. I have my debit card, I have my credit card, I have my credit card.
Olivia seemed to have forgotten that she had given her identification to the police officer earlier.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, just stand over here.
Here?
Yep, right there. Perfect. Do you have a shirt that you want to put on? Is it that pink one?
That's a dress.
Okay, can you just... Alright.
Wait. Do it.
Hang on. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're not cold.
Thank you.
Alright, just stand right here. You see where this pink is? This pink letters, or orange letters? Just stand right there. Alright, why don't you put the sweatshirt on.
I'm like, God damn, I gotta put myself together. I'm like...
As Karina put on her coat, 2 police officers prepared to test her sobriety and began instructing her on what to do.
Okay, yeah, I'm on this. Do you understand this? I get it.
Alright, you need to get one
Is that like 6 Oh my God.
Miss, what's your name?
Karina.
Karina?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the starting position for this one, right? We're heel to toe. With our hands down at our sides like this. Okay?
Oh gosh.
So when I instruct you to, you're going to start. Again,
Did you understand the instructions? So I want to make sure you understand them, okay?
While the police instructed Karina how to perform a field sobriety test, Olivia repeatedly asked to get out of the car to watch from the side. She now interrupted the policeman for the 4th time and got out of the car
Stay
again.
in the car. I just want to witness it. Okay, no, you have to stay in the car.
No, I want to witness it.
I'm so
sorry, but I'm hearing what you're saying, and I need to witness the...
Okay, do you realize that by interfering with motor vehicle stop and
if
what
you
we're doing,
want to
we can also arrest you for obstruction, so please get back into the car.
arrest me?
I really don't. I
don't
want you to get into the car.
I just want to see
so
what's
then I
going on.
need you to get into the vehicle.
I'm in pain. I can't sit. Can I stand? Can I stand
I need you to get into the vehicle. I need you to get into...
The officers then continued to test Karina's sobriety. About 3 minutes later, Olivia opened the car door again and ran straight to the white car parked in front. She confirmed that the car belonged to her mother, but the person in the car was her boyfriend.
Miss.
This is my mom's car.
Okay, miss. But listen.
I don't care.
No, miss.
I'm in pain. I need to stand up.
Miss.
I'm in pain.
Miss.
I understand. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Listen.
Turn it off. I'm in a lot of pain.
Calm down. You cannot just run out of a vehicle on a motor vehicle.
Then continued to argue with the police officer, claiming he was in too much pain to sit down. She also mentioned that she was a nurse, as if she wanted to gain some sense of power.
I will stand wherever you want me to,
Listen.
but I need to stand up.
Listen.
I cannot sit. I cannot sit. If you're not listening, I'm a fucking nurse. I need to stand. I will stand there. I will stand there. I will stand anywhere. Please let me stand.
I need you to stop talking. Okay. I'm going to let you take her because I'm afraid that she's going to next run across the highway. Okay. But that's why I'm nervous of, because she has not listened to anything that we have said this entire time, and she's been very belligerent. Okay, I want her to be safe. I want her to get out of here. But she can't. She's not going to be. If she gets into this vehicle,
if she wants doctor's notes, I will give it to her.
You either need to get into this vehicle.
Am I being arrested? Am I being arrested?
Olivia continued to argue with the police officer, but after being persuaded by her boyfriend, she finally agreed to get in the car and sit while the female police officer returned to the scene. Because Karina failed the field sobriety test, Officer Robert prepared to remove the bracelet and arrest her.
Yeah. The black. Oh my god. I cannot believe it.
Alright, let's go back here.
Karina was then taken to the police station. After being there for a few hours, Olivia's boyfriend bailed her out. She was charged with drunk driving, swerving too close to a distance of the car in front, and refusing to take a breath test. What do you think about this event? Please leave a comment below to let us know. Thank you for watching all of my videos. Your interest and acceptance is the big thing that makes me want to make more videos. We always listen to your opinions. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Comment down below, and we're always happy to answer. Please subscribe and comment to my channel if you like it, and if you want us to convey through our next videos.